Just got here. I haven't even untangled my mic yet. Alright, we'll do that later. Got it. Whatever you say. We'll tie this thing up. I gotta get my mic ready. I broke my mic out as soon as I got here. It's gonna be a little windy right now, but I'll untangle it in a minute, trust me. I gotta do this real quick. I gotta wrap the bike up, and then we'll go from there, you know? Check it out. Chill for a few minutes, not long. There's one coming in a couple of minutes, you know, the one we always catch at night. Maybe chill for a few. Freight train's right there. If we catch it, we catch it. If we don't, we don't. I want to say, hey, you know, let me do this. No, I don't know. I don't want that. No. Go off. What? It's me. What do you mean? You verified this? I'm saying this thing sucks. Oh, it's windy. I got to untangle this mic. I got to tie the bike up. We'll do the mic first. Then we'll untangle that. What is this here? I don't want you. Alright. See, this is what sucks about this. How about I do this, and I close that, and I do this. No, they ain't gonna let me do it. Because you suck. Anyways, let's get the mic going. We'll figure this out later. Here's my mic issue. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a lot longer than this. It's a lot longer than this. Hey, whatever. It's how you use it, right? We'll get there in a minute. Trust me on that. Believe me. I always get it where it needs to be. Talk about the mic now. Oh, Christ. Look at this. How does this happen? How does this happen? I wrapped this thing up as nice as can be. And I'm just in knots. I mean, I literally took my time wrapping this thing up. And this is what we're dealing with. I don't even know where that goes. Christ. Maybe this way, something like that. It looked so perfect when I grabbed it. I'm like, oh, dope. It's still wrapped up the way I left it. It's perfect. All I can do is unwrap it, right? I can separate that. That's cool. All right, I'll make that separate. Just yank on this. Just yank on it. It should work. Oh, we got 3 knots here. Beautiful. I'm so sorry. I'll be with you in just a moment. All right, there we go. I got it. All right, one left. So 3 knots. We got 3 knots.
Attention, please.
What up? Oh, we got a boarding call already? I didn't think I was that soon. All right, hold on.
En route to New Haven with intermediate
Boarding call means we got a couple minutes.
Passengers should proceed to track 2.
Of course, my clip is broke. Screw it. That's how we're running it tonight. We'll fix it once we hook it up, because it's windy out here. Yeah, technical difficulties is right. Only I'm not technical. It's just difficult. It's life difficulties. Simple difficulties. All right? Okay. I think we're in. I think we're plugged in. I'm not sure, but I think we're plugged in. What I'll do is I'll just talk a bunch of bad stuff about people. If nobody says anything, then we'll be there. All right. Cool. We got it. Dope. So I got to hook this up. I got that hooked up. I got to wrap the bike up. I'm going to grab a cold snack, and then we're going to chill. Dope. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to come down quickly. It's been a while. I want to do a quick one. Just catch one coming by, chill for a minute. There's a freight train, which I usually miss. So who knows? I'll just chill for a minute, say what's up, and then I'll pedal my backside home. I got the BMX tonight. I've been riding that a lot lately. Mainly because it's got brakes, but it's just more fun to ride. I don't know. The other bike, I could ride long distances, a lot farther, long distances. But the BMX, just riding around town, it's more of a workout. I mean, I really got to ride that thing. The other bike, I just kind of sit on it and pedal. This bike, I got to ride. Plus, you can't ride this bike without jumping stuff and flying off of curbs and steps, and did some jumps at the bank earlier. I love it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you need brakes. Oh, I missed the first one. Hello, 1031. Hello. I apologize. I missed a couple of them in there in the beginning. But hopefully this makes the wind noise a little better, because it's windy out tonight. Remember, I used to do these without the mic, and it was horrible. I got nothing to clip it onto. We'll just let it hang out with us. I'm going to wrap this bike up. I'll bring you this way for a moment, and then we can chill and relax. Yeah, see, I got the BMX tonight. I know I'm way too old to be riding it, but it's just way too fun to stop. Let me wrap this thing up real quick, grab myself a cold snack, and then wait for whatever comes through. Not like it's gonna go anywhere, but it's just easier that way. I don't know, I gotta keep an eye on it. I gotta bring it back if I do that. It does keep me young, for the most part. I'm messing up already. It keeps me young-ish. Keeps me feeling all right. When I don't ride, I get really sore when I wake up and throughout the day. And when I do ride, I get really sore throughout the day. So, whatever. It gives me energy, I guess. That's how the way we'll put it. What we got here? We got like 5 minutes. Oh, shit. I got to remember how to use this cord. That's how long it's been. I got like 5 minutes for that. Anyway, let me go over here. I just missed one. I apologize. I think I'm just going to leave it here and stand. This walking around thing. It's been too long. I'm not ready for that. I got to slowly build back up to doing this. I got to go from this side because that's the camera side. There we go. Oh, what's going on, man? Just chilling. You know, I was telling them is once in a while. I don't do it often anymore, but once in a while I want to come out and just chill for a couple minutes. Even if it's 20 minutes, half an hour, just say what's up, catch a train and go home. Why not? I'm down here anyways usually. You know, I'm out riding a bike and getting some exercise, and why not say, hey, it's not going to be anything exciting, not going to be anything groundbreaking or anything we haven't seen, but I'd just like to say hi once in a while. I miss doing this, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I miss just chilling for a few. So we'll do a quick one, see what happens. Completely forgot what I was going to say before that, and yeah, see what's up. I'd like to catch that freighter. Last week I came down, that freighter came through right after the other train, so that would be dope if we caught that. If not, we'll catch this one, and then we'll leave. I got to remember to go to this side now, because the camera's on that side. I hooked it up different than I usually do. Usually, I got the cords on this side, but that's the camera side now. So I got them on this side. It makes it a little better for the tripod here. Oh, dope. I'm happy you got here as well. There's an abandoned train yard I go to quite often. There's really no abandoned, yeah. It's Mass. Connecticut-ish. So that was kind of my thought process going on. You just saw my head working there. Really no. No. We've got them around us, but not in Connecticut. They're right around us, though.
Attention, please. This is the last call.
This is Lady Tooey's here. They have old trains that are owned, technically abandoned trains, but they're owned. And I really don't go into them because they're owned by people that are eventually either they take parts off them and they're eventually going to restore them, and they really don't want to make them public, so I don't mess around on those too much. They're owned by museums and whatnot, but they've gathered them up and I made some videos of them from the street and had an issue with that a few years ago. I'm like, you know what? I'll just stay away. It's easier. But there is a couple around here and there, but there's some right around. There's some in Mass. There's some at the far end of the state that I can get to. A friend of mine sent some that were, again, in Connecticut, abandoned, but they're on private property. So I don't go too crazy with it. If it's private property, if it's posted, I just there's plenty of stuff I could do without going through something that's, you know what I mean? But there is an abandoned train yard that I go to often that I just love hanging out with. I made a bunch of videos there, and it's the same stuff, and I just love being there. I love hanging out there. Rail through the woods for miles. RJ was there. It just goes from North Haven into New Haven. The whole area at one time was a rail yard, but it just goes for miles through the woods and rails side by side, and the old hump yards and the hump rail or the hump towers and the yards. And speaking of which, RJ, if you're still there, one of those light towers fell. I don't know if I sent you that picture. I think I sent you that picture. It was the one you climbed. I'm pretty sure I sent you that picture. It was the one you climbed. That tower came down. You didn't climb all the way up, but that one you went into, that tower came down in that tornado we had a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago. That one came down, man. It sucked. I'm walking up, and I know the place well. You look for landmarks, and I'm like, something's just not right. I'm here all the time. I'm like, what the hell's missing? And all of a sudden I come up on this tower just laying across the foundation of that building. I was like, what the damn, that sucks.
Have your ticket ready.
But yeah, it was the tornado that took it down, so it's not like it's gonna fall when you climb on it, but it just sucked to see that. Let me catch up here again. I apologize. Just go too quick. He towed my bike. That's right. We forgot about that. I threw it on the back of your flatbed. Let's see. The one that I go to in Connecticut is in New Haven, the old Cedar Hill, and it's a public place, so I can put it out there. It's easy enough to look up. It's the old Cedar Hill yard. It's a public. It's owned by the town or the state. I think it's owned by the state now. It's a public place. You can put it out there. Nobody cares. Oh, what's going on? I'm just chilling for a couple minutes. Like I said, it's gonna be a quick hello, and yeah. But yeah, the Cedar Hill is in. It's in New Haven, but parts of it go into North Haven. It used to be the whole area. It was, God, from where we went, RJ, it was probably a mile the other way, all the way into New Haven, and it's only that one little section left because they tore it all out and developed it. That was only 1 yard we were in. That whole area was a complete distribution center at one time, and that's where the roads came from, was from that stuff. And then obviously they ripped it out and worked the roads, redeveloped the roads, and then redeveloped the area and put in buildings and stuff. When I was a kid, there was still a building on Universal Drive that goes around it, the road we were on to get to it. There was a building that used to go to Universal Drive and would butt up to the tracks that are still left there. And it was, you'd backtrack the trailers up to one side and you pulled trains up to the other side, and that's where they made their transfer. And that's all gone now. They ripped that all out and redeveloped the road. The road still goes around it, but it's just gone now. I think it's a Circuit City or something now. I have no idea. But that's all gone now. That was probably the 90s they tore that out. I want to say that was probably 94, 95. It was in high school, and I remember it being there. And it was still active up until then. And then it just, you know how things went in the mid-90s. We lost all our rail transportation, and not transportation, but rail, deliveries, whatever you want to call it. It all fell away to that. And they put it, the thing is, the highway that goes right through the rail yard is the highway that basically, oh, here comes the train. It's the highway that basically replaced it. They ran it right through while it was still in operation. It's like watching something that's gonna, it's like watching a new man come in that's gonna take your house. I don't know. They ran it right through the rail yard as a big, this is your future. And the highway stuck, and now it's a mess. Now they're bringing the rail back because they realize the highway's a mess. And what are you gonna do? All right, I'm sorry. Let me catch up on that. I apologize. All right, we got that. Let's see. Oh yeah? Yeah, they burn a lot of stuff down, man. Even around here, they're burning so much stuff down lately. The hospitals, a drive-in theater that was in the woods. The last 2 years, just recently we lost one of the doctor's houses at an abandoned hospital complex. The last 2 years, they literally burnt so much stuff down around here. I mean, I know it happens everywhere, but it's just a shame. I can have a bonfire, chill, hang out. Don't burn our history down. It sucks, but what are you gonna do? At least we got to see it before it did, at least some of it. I didn't get to see the drive-in theater. I got to see the other ones they tore down, but I didn't get to see the one they burnt down, which really sucked. There wasn't much left to it. It's just a big screen, but I think been there since the 1940s. It was after the war. It was one of those things they built after the war, and people were coming home and giving them something to do. And it's just a cool piece of history sitting in the woods, and it is now gone. Yeah, it's like I said, yeah, Circuit City. You still have Circuit City. Circuit City is where the building that used to be the train to tractor trailer depot. It was just two garage. It was a big, like a building like this right here, but one side was garage doors with pavement, and the other side was garage doors with tracks. And it was really cool to see it in operation, but it's all history now, Like I said, they're bringing some of it back, and they replaced it with a Circuit City. Yeah, it sucks with the fires. They're burning everything down around here. Even the hospital I go to a lot in New York, it's concrete, so they can't burn it down, but half the buildings I go into, you can see there was fires. Everything's just black smoke stained in the walls and the ceilings. And I just did one of the school buildings for the hospital. And same thing, as soon as you walk in, it's just black everywhere, just black soot everywhere. It's like, fuck, man, why do you got to do that? It's history. I thought I heard the train a second. That might be the freight train that's down there, though. I think it's supposed to be here at 10:48. What happened? We had a boarding call. But they burn it all down, man. They burn all the shit down around here, and it sucks. Join the fire department. That's what we did. And then we would light houses on fire to train to put them out. But they would get, don't take it the wrong way. They would donate houses to us that we could light on fire and like train on them. And then you can light fires legally and then put them back out legally. You get the best of both worlds. Instead of just lighting shit on fire and running, destroying history. And I don't know. It's a sore spot with me. I hate that stuff. I thought I heard the train, but I don't know. We had the boarding call. Obviously, it was supposed to be here 2 minutes ago, but might have been the freight train down there screwing around. I apologize as I catch up here quick. Huh. Let's see. The master drive. All right. Might have to look into that. No. The ones that are burning down here aren't the fire department. That's I was just saying about that. The ones they're doing up here aren't fire departments using for training. They're just legit arson. We have a lot of it around here. And then, it goes on the news, burnt down. Sometimes they get caught. Usually they don't. Once in a while they'll catch somebody. But yeah, like I said with that, they used to let us do it. They would buy an abandoned property, or somebody would pass away and they would donate the property for like a tax write-off or whatever, and then they would let us set fire to it and then put it out. It was good training. It was much better than, you know how it is. It was much better than concrete buildings where everything's set up. It's just a legit house. You have no idea what it's like, and you just go in there and you got obviously people that know the layout following you. But that's the best training you can get is in the action. Plus, it's much different just training as opposed to a real fire. The heat, the heat alone is just, you can't explain it until you're in it. It's completely different once you're in an actual situation rather than just a simulation. I don't know, complete difference. Why did I hear a horn? And now, all right, so at least we get to catch this thing. No one's got to be coming through. I think if I wrap this up, I could probably check the schedule again. Got to remember how to do this. It's been a while since I've done this and moved the cords. The last time I did this was the first live stream in probably a year, and I didn't have the mic with me. I even forgot to bring it. Let's go check it out. I think we could do this. Last one I had, since I have the mic and the cords, I rode the bike through the station upstairs, because why not? I enjoy riding it. Let's go see what we got. This guy's still down here, or did he leave? I don't even know. He might have went. I can't even tell. He might have went the other way. It depends. Sometimes they come this way, sometimes they go that way. I want to chill for a few minutes and see if this Hartford one's coming. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll chill for a couple minutes, talk about whatever comes up, and then I'm going to finish this cold snack. My Pepsi, of course, and then I'm going to get out of here. Here comes security, so we got to make it look legit. I'm sorry. They don't really care we're down here. It's in business hours. I just shouldn't have my cold soda with me, if you know what I'm saying. Got to hide it over here for a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Maybe we'll stay on for a couple minutes. We have an old friend that might be stopping by in a couple of minutes. We might have a special guest, so maybe we'll stay on and see what's up. See if he wants to say hi before we go. Let's see. So fire training, one of my best friends became a firefighter. Yeah, no, not the big stuff. It was houses that were donated and whatnot. But, you knew it. It didn't make news that it was burned down. It was, they'd tell people ahead of time, and it's incredible training. It's the best way to get training is to do that. I mean, there's all types of stuff. See, the book work never, even like with cars, the book work, I couldn't learn from the book work. It's the hands-on that I learned. I did study books for years, and I can't, even now, if I'm working on a car, I can't. It tells you exactly what to do, all the steps. And I got to look at one step and then do it. And go back, look at the other step and do it. Some people can read the steps and then go to the car and just do everything. I can't do that. I got to learn by just touching it, getting in there, hands on. Always been like that. You can't really make a wrong turn on that. I think it was the freight train going the other way. They said there's a steel yard here. Sometimes they go that way. Usually they go this way, but sometimes they go the opposite way. We'll see if that 1058 is late, if it comes, or what it's going to do. And then if not, we'll just hang out for a minute, say what's up if he gets here, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, it's a Pepsi. Well, it's a blue can, so we call it a Pepsi. Cold snack, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can learn, man. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it's going too fast. Hold on. It was different then. I was just a kid watching then. You guys had at it. That's how I got into it. Let's see. Oh no, I haven't heard that. Yeah, definitely send me some pics. I'll check that out. You still got old blue, I assume, that hasn't gone anywhere? The old Ford? That truck is dope. I know that truck's probably not going anywhere. Yeah, well, I'm always around. I am always around. Well, I say that, but then I'm never around when people want to do stuff. Hit me up. I'm around, usually. Most of the time. I can make time, put it that way. I'm usually around. Between work and then riding, the gym, a few different things going on, different. I always got time. I'm always around. I can always be around. How's that? You still got that Pontiac wagon? Yeah. All right. Okay. Blue's definitely got to be around. Yeah, that wagon was cool. I mean, it was obviously a legit Northeast car, which means it was not much, but it was just a cool looking car. But it's just a wagon. I love wagons. The wagons, the 4-doors, I love them because nobody saved them. Nobody kept them. Nobody wanted them. And they all just got either stripped to fix 2-doors or junked and forgotten about. And now the 4-doors that we were getting for $200, I'd say a few years ago, but I guess it wasn't a few years ago now, but the four doors in the wagons we were getting for $200, they're now going for 13 grand. I said, are you kidding me? It's a 4-door. Nobody wants it. I'm like, well, you're looking at it. I'm like, hey, good point. I always liked the 4-door. But plus, when you had a 4-door, there'd be 4 of the same car in a parking lot. And when you had the one 4-door, there'd be people around it looking at it going, well, why a 4-door? I'm like, well, because there's 3 of the same exact car over there that aren't. It's just different. I always like the 4-doors. And plus, with the 2-doors, it's just a pain in the ass because the old ones, you had to lean forward to let the seats go. It's before the seats moved. You had to lean forward to let people in and out. And I just liked the 4-doors. It was easier. It was cooler, and they were different. They were bigger, and you had more room in the bag for stuff. And it was just better. It was a better car. I liked it. And now you can make them just go, you could make them go just as fast anyway, so why not? Damn, I think that thing went the other. I don't know what happened to the other one. It was supposed to be here 10 minutes ago. Now I'm pissed. Must have gotten held up because there was the boarding call and everything. Obviously, the one we heard was the freight. It wasn't the regular Hartford line. So that thing must have gotten held up somewhere. Of course, the one that had come down, right? I hear trains on the way here. And then there's nothing when I get here. It's like, come on. All right, we'll just wait a couple minutes, say what's up to this dude. Then I'm just gonna chill for a few, have another Pepsi, and then get the hell out of here. It's been a while. I miss this. I miss doing this. I miss being down here. This is so much better than sitting on a couch. I could be home watching TV. I could be home sleeping. What else you gonna do at home? Get out, ride. I got the BMX instead of the big bike. Fresh air. I love this. This is when you get weather like this is when I'm up till like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, like out till 3 and 4 in the morning. Not like somewhere just sitting, but out until 3 or 4 in the morning. But then I still feel good because if you're like just out somewhere sitting, chilling with somebody that hour, and then you go home and then you got to get up in like 3 hours and you just feel like crap in the morning. When you're out, you feel good in the morning because you're exercised. I'm just gonna slide off camera here. Pepsi. Oh, I think that's him now. We have a long-time friend that we have not seen in quite a while. I think he's right there. We got to say, hey, we got to welcome back to the channel quickly. We'll probably log off after that.
Reminds passengers
Yeah, we know, lady. You reminded us the train was coming. It never showed up. So we're not listening to you.
Please keep your eyes on your path and limit
That's the one thing I didn't miss about being here was this lady. I mean, I know she's not even a real lady, but Jesus. Why did my thing stop?
If traveling with larger or heavier luggage, please use the elevator if available.
Yeah. If you're still there, hit me up. I'm around. We have not had any bad storms lately. We had some last year was the last of them, really. Nothing really around here too much. Yeah, the ghost train was a thing around here. They fucking... that would happen all the time. Oh, excuse me. You would hear the announcement for it, and it's coming, and then nothing. It probably get held up, so it happens. I don't have the app to find out. Usually when there's people here filming and doing stuff, they're like, oh, it got held up and so, and then they send another one through, and I don't follow that stuff. I just come down. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But here he comes now. He's watching us. We'll say what's up. It's definitely not Crystal Pepsi. It's probably much worse. It's cheaper. Cold snacks. But as Derek from Vice Grip Garage says, it's good enough for the girls we date. What's up, brother? I'm going to grab one more. And you can say hi to her. We haven't talked to him. Actually, it's on my back. I got him with me. Long time no see, man. How you doing?
Doing.
You doing?
Still alive.
Still alive? I'm doing all right. Ladies and gentlemen. Say hello
You too?
to Cobra Strike.
Long time no see.
It's
Yes,
been
I'm
ages.
still here.
Would you like a cold snack, brother?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you can have that one.
Thank you.
Pepsi. That's what we drink around here.
Pepsi.
Pepsi Cola. Actually, I don't drink. I'd say I'm a Coke guy. I don't drink any soda.
Coke or Pepsi?
Just these Pepsis.
Coke.
Just these. Yeah, it's been a while, man. How are you doing? How's life going? How's things going? How's everything going?
Going.
Fair enough, man. That's all we
Fucking
need to
low
know.
range.
It happens. It happens. I'm up and down
Sorry,
myself,
YouTube,
but
I
doing all
haven't
right.
made any videos in a long time.
I haven't
been
done these in
bad.
a long time. I just started the end of last year for a little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't been down here in forever, but got back out finally. It's fun. Getting back into it slow. Obviously not doing them every week, but little by little. I did one like a month ago, and then before that I did one like a year ago. Let me just catch up quick. I'm gonna log off in a second. I just wanted to say hey when he shot down. Oh, 92 Lincoln. Yeah, the big one. The heavy ones.
What's everybody talking about?
Oh, he's saying hello. Yep, there he goes. Catching up. Yeah, it is, man. It's been a while since we've been down here, but
I haven't done
been a while.
much of nothing, if any.
That's what happens, man. Shit happens. And then you just fucking get back up and go.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I was down. I mean, last year. A lot of things happened last year.
It's been tough to get anywhere.
Yeah, I used to love working third shift. But, like you said, it screws everything up in the long run.
I'm starting to hate it.
What?
Everybody's up, I'm sleeping, or vice versa.
I used to get home at like 8 in the morning and just start drinking. And then go to sleep at like 2.
Yeah.
And then wake up for work.
Yo, we're gonna go fishing today. Good night.
It has, man. But hey, life changes every year, man. It really does. Where's my mic? Oh, there it is. Life changes every year, man. And like I said, last year, myself threw a lot at me. You saw the channel. It fell off for a summer. It just disappeared for a summer. There was no live streams. There was barely any uploads. It was nothing. But I'm back on that horse. I'm back doing it again. And this is just part of that ride. So I'm down here and fuck it.
Every time I had a day off, it rained. Every time I worked, it was beautiful out.
Last year sucked with rain. It was a lot of rain. That's why I'm happy right now that it's spring, because it's kind of cloudy and shitty. Because when we have a beautiful spring, we have a shitty summer. But if we get a dark, gloomy, rainy spring, then we have a beautiful summer. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but it just seems to be what happens.
Usually they say when you have a warm winter, you have a cool summer. When you have a freezing winter, you have a hot, blistering summer.
I didn't even think we had a winter this year.
We had that one cold night.
That one cold night?
That was it.
I think I remember that night. We didn't have a freaking winter this year. We had one snowstorm.
We had 3 inches of snow for about 6 hours, and it melted right after that.
It was dope because I had to be at the shop that day. It snowed, and my car was not. Oh, fuck it, it's still. My car was not registered. So now I'm driving through the snow at 4 in the morning with no registration, bald tires, and the only car on the road, of course, they're going to look at me.
Best tracks you can get.
Yeah, sure. It was beautiful. I'm steering left. The car's going that way. At least if it was rear-wheel drive, I could slide it around.
Yeah.
Front-wheel drive doesn't give a fuck what you do when you got bald tires. But we got it registered. We're good. It was only unregistered for 8 months. Not bad. That's a good run because the last time I did that, it was 9 years. And if any family's listening, that's a joke that never happened. I've always been legit, completely registered. Never would have gone 9 years or 8 months. It's a joke for the internet.
That's a joke.
It's a joke. But yeah, we had that incident. But we got through the winter with no wrecks and no getting pulled over. And I just fixed it finally. It was like $130 worth of parts. And I went, I haven't had emissions in 4 years. And finally, the last one failed, and I was able to re-register my car because it was right before the emissions expired, so I got another 2 years out of it. And then the registration ran out, and then it was like another 8 months. I was, I just got to do it. It was $135. It took me 2 hours of my life to fix this freaking thing, and I just didn't do it. So finally got that done. Let me catch up quick. I think I'm gonna log this off and chill out for a few. Yeah, it's dope. He's chilling. What else we got here? Yeah, no winter this year. You know where there's winter, RJ? There's winter in like freaking the desert, Arizona and shit.
Yeah.
They got winter.
As far as Connecticut, Litchfield County in the mountain, that's about it.
Yeah, and like the New England winter, it depends. See, New England winters, we get blizzards, it's crazy, and then we get nothing. We'll get 3-4 years of mild storms or nothing. And then it comes back to these crazy winters, and it comes back to nothing. And like, oh, we're getting no snow, and we're all gonna die. I'm like, just wait, it's gonna come back.
I ain't no meteorologist.
It comes back.
When you're below the jet stream, you're gonna get warm air. When you're above it, you're gonna get cold air.
It'll come back. The globe fixes itself. It evens itself out.
Everybody goes, that's crazy. Just wait 5 minutes. You're in New England.
It'll come back.
It'll come back.
We'll get cold, because this has happened many times, and then we just get the snow, and then people are all pissed about how much snow we get, and you can't pull out of streets or driveways because the snow is this high, and then there's nowhere to put it because you just plowed 3 storms in a row that are 40 freaking feet. And,
Yeah,
man, I missed them blizzards.
this year. No snow. Okay,
They do.
You're
We'll
gonna get your snow next season.
We didn't get it last year. We had a mild winter. Last year, not much, and this winter, nothing. So next year, it's gonna come back. It always comes back. I gotta catch up on it. I missed on you. Don't apologize for that. Oh, Nermal's in there. What is up? What is up? Only gonna be on for a few more minutes, but hello, it's Austin there. Yeah, right. I'm not moving to California, bro. California's got nothing for me. 3 seasons in 1 day, dope. Yeah, no, I'm not leaving the East Coast. At least here, I don't need a map to find the feces on the street. I'm not going to California. Although I did find a fucking needle outside of my house the other, right in the street. It's like, come on, man. We're just going to tell ourselves it was a diabetic that happened to drop his needle. But it's like, what the fuck? You can't throw that out at home or something? Right in the side of the road. Now, I got kids. I mean, my kids don't go picking up trash, but still, I got kids. What if my son was like, oh, here's some trash? It's like, oh, what the fuck, man? Throw that shit out at home. Do it at home. Don't care what you do, just do it at home. Don't leave it in front of my house. But I mean, it's a sign of the times. That's what's going on. That's what we got to deal with now. It's coming here. I mean, it happens everywhere else, but it's coming here now too. It's going everywhere. But let me I don't think that son of a bitch is coming. Freight train went that way.
They'll probably be down here a little later. They've been coming down.
Well, yeah, he was there, and then he went that way. But then the 1048 Hartford got the boarding call, and it just never came through. I don't know. Probably got held up somewhere. I don't have the And when you got the kids filming and stuff, they're like, oh, it'll be here at 12:09. I'm like,
I
all
haven't seen
right.
them down Extra Mart looking up towards Site
I know the
or
times.
Almas now.
Yeah.
You usually see about 12:30 or so, and then
Yeah, the freight.
1:30, 3
Yeah, they
o'clock.
come through at night. I love when they come
one
through at
comes
night.
by. They've been running light. There's been like 23 cars going down south to Cedar, and then mostly a light engine moved back up. But we had one night where they had easily 100 cars. You don't see that often on
No,
the Springfield anymore.
not around here, you don't.
They shook my store.
Nice. Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
don't see that
what's
around
going
here.
on?
You don't see that too often, or you very rarely do you see
Yep.
that much around here.
Last
Last time I did a live stream, they came right after the 10:48. The 11 o'clock Amtrak is gone now. The one that we used to do at like 11:09
You'll
whenever
have
it came. That's a bus now.
CDOT coming by in a little while, about 11 o'clock.
I think it is 11 o'clock. It's after 11
Just
o'clock.
about, yeah. Oh yeah, 11:11.
I might even film one if it comes through. Definitely gonna log off in a second though. But I just want to come on and say what's up. It's been too long. It's been a while. I think I'm gonna log off. I think I'm gonna chill with my boy for a few, just hang out and catch up and make sure I didn't miss anything here. It's just,
Again, sorry, YouTube, I haven't been on myself.
oh, it's all right, man. Don't you worry about it.
That's his life, I guess.
Kentucky, yeah. My buddy actually, who grew up here, lived in Kentucky for a while. He had to move down there because his wife was a recruiter in the military, so they put him up down there for a while, and he loved it, but he just wanted to come back. And I was like, why don't you stay there when you have beautiful weather up here? You got to deal with snow and this and that and the nonsense, and he just wanted to come back. I don't know. If I get out of the state, you hear something? If I get out of the state, I don't know. I might just stay out of the state. I don't know. I don't know if I'd come back. I'm getting old. The snow's fun, but I'm getting old, man. It's a lot of work now. The plowing, the shoveling, shoveling to my car to
East
get.
Coast is the same thing as Connecticut.
I'm gonna go.
You get your cold nights, you
I
get your
guess
warm
you're right.
days, and then you get your ice and snow just like you do up here.
Let's go down south somewhere. Virginia sounds nice.
My cousin's over there in North Carolina on the east side of the state. It's nice and warm because of the heat from the ocean. The west side of the state is frigid cold, and that's
You go right in the
North
middle.
Carolina.
Virginia's always sounded appealing to me. I don't know, but the last
It's
time
in
I
the
went to
mountains.
Virginia Beach, it was a city. It wasn't that southern. It was more traffic there than you'd see in Hartford here. It was just bumper to bumper. I'm like, this isn't what I remember. Remember, you used to get off the highway and there was rolling fields and farmland and it was beautiful, and man, not anymore. We're losing all our states.
Look at Wallingford. It used to be
It used to
quiet
be farmland.
Yep. You had nothing here. Now you have pretty much
Oh,
everything.
Jesus Christ, dude. That sucks, man. Well, hopefully you're lucky you found it. Nobody got stuck with it. That sucks. Man, I know people do shit, but shit, bring it home. Yeah, everything in Washington, Oregon. I think they legalized the shit up there, and I don't know. They say it's going to stop crime. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I've had my issues, but I'm not a drug addict, so I have no idea. Just get clean. Don't do the shit. Drink beer. Smoke some weed like the rest of us do. It could have derailed you. It's not the first time. It wouldn't be the first time. They hit a car one time. Remember, you guys had come down. I'm waiting for the train. They're like, yeah, it hit a car. It's not coming tonight. I'm like, fuck, all right. I don't think it derailed that time, though. There's definitely a lot of derailments lately. All right, yeah, there was the two last time. You were here the last time, Normal. There was the one I was trying to catch, and then there was a freight train that came right after it. But it's hit or miss. You never know. But, all right. There, I go through this. Everyone, have a wonderful, oh, I missed that. Have a wonderful night. I want to chill for a few. Thank you for stopping down. Thank you for just hanging out for a few minutes. I haven't done this in, well, I guess I did like a month ago, but I really haven't been doing this in forever. Sorry about that. Thank you for chilling. We're going to chill and talk for a few and have a wonderful night. I guess I should give it a peace, right? I haven't done that in a while either, right?
Peace.
Used to yell peace. Nobody around. I always look around like someone's going to hear us. But thank you for chilling. We'll be back. I'll be back. We might be back. I'll probably, another couple of weeks, I'll probably do another one. Come a little earlier when there's actually some trains. But thank you for hanging out and have a wonderful night. Stay safe. That's how we say it, right? That's how I haven't ended one of these in so long. I don't fucking remember.
Attention, please. This is a boarding call for
Hold on.
Amtrak bus service train.
Oh, that's the bus. No.
That's why you're not getting trains.
No, the bus is for the 11 something. That's what that was. We had an 11 something Amtrak, and that's the bus. That's gone. That's the bus. The other one, fuck it. If it comes, I'll film it. If not, I won't. Anyways, we're getting out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful night. And God, I'm sick too. It's been a while. I'm gonna be embarrassed if I do it, so I'll just do an easy one. So, peace. Yeah, see, I can't. I can't. I hit my lungs. Fuck it. Have a wonderful night. And I missed it. Let's try that again. Something like that. Peace. What the? Yes, I'm sure I want to end it. That's why I pushed the button. Fuck it. Peace. I can't even do it anymore.